Let me stand up. Thank you so much. I'm so guys excited to be with you today because I don't have anything to do in this hotel, so I'm excited to share with you some insights. Are you guys ready? Yes. For those of you who are not familiar with me, there's no reason why you should. But I'm from the Philippines. If you haven't been in the Philippines, it's a country like Indonesia. And it's the second best country in the world because the first is Indonesia. I also said that when I was in India. The first was India, the second is the Philippines. But I was never going to be a professional speaker because the reason I'm a shy type of person. When I was a little kid, I would hide behind closet just for people not to see me. So when I was in high school, and secondary education, and tertiary, I took engineering as a course. Didn't improve my self-confidence facing the crowd. But one day, when I was working in the office of the President of the Philippines, my boss decided that I should speak in his behalf because he couldn't make it because it's traffic. So I was left with no choice but to speak in front of 200 people, and I didn't know what to do and how to do it. So when my name was finally called, ladies and gentlemen, our speaker for today, Mr. Lloyd, I stood up and I walked like this. That's the kind of walk that you don't want to reach the stage. But for some reason, I was able to reach the stage. So after 2 days of walking, it's 2 days, I reached the stage. And the first thing that I did was to look back at my chair, and there I saw my soul. It's there. It's like separated from my body. I'm so nervous that I said, "You must come here! We have to do it together." And then, next 30 minutes, people did not like my speech. The reason is because they're so confused about my speech. And I know that because I myself was confused about my speech. And so nobody understands what I was doing, etc., etc. And at that point, I said to myself, do I do it again? Or never should I do it again? Now, the easier path is to not do it again because, you will never be in this position again, right? But for some reason, I told myself, why not try it again? So second time, I tried again. It's still the same case. People don't like me. They don't listen to me. They make a lot of noises, etc., etc. I said, let me try it again. So for the second time, the same result. People don't like me. They go out. They go in. They make noises. The third time, still the same. Guess what? When they reach the 10th time, yes, they still don't like me. I don't know when people started liking me, but I hope today you're starting to like me.
Yes.
So what did I learn? Because after 20 years, I would have spoken in 3 continents, 12 countries. I was able to deliver more than 1,500 speeches in these countries. And I was able to put out the Public Speaking Institute of Asia in 2001. And now I am here with you today. What did I learn about public speaking and what is public speaking really about? Who among you here are afraid, scared, or anxious about standing in front, speaking in front of people? Okay, be honest, don't lie. I know you are. Come on, I know you are. Okay, because if you are afraid to speak in front, have you tried speaking at the back? It must be weird, right? So it's not really possible that you speak at the back, so you speak in front, right? Okay, so now, I'm going to tell you a little secret. But before that, I'm going to ask you a question. Why do you think people are afraid to speak in front of a crowd?
Fear of being judged.
Fear of being judged. In other words, the reason why we are afraid is because we look at our audience as judges who will judge our character, our personality. They will have opinion about us and we don't like it because probably their opinion is wrong, right? Okay, what else? Yes, sir.
Nervous.
Sir?
Nervous.
Nervous. Okay. And they are nervous probably because they don't want to be wrong in front of a crowd, right? It's embarrassing, right? So you don't want to be judged, and now you don't want to commit mistakes. What's the next one? Think. You don't have enough preparation, therefore you might commit mistakes. If you don't know what to talk about, definitely it's going to be a disaster. Yes. But here's the third one. I think we all want to be accepted. And fear of being rejected or not accepted by the people in front of you is something you don't want to happen to you. Yes? So three things. You're afraid to be judged, you're afraid to make mistakes, and now you're afraid to be rejected. What if my idea is wrong? What if they don't like what I say? What if my grammar is wrong? What will people say about me and my entire being? Because of that one single sentence that I used wrong grammar, my entire foundation of being a PhD and master's degree, oh my God, is going to be gone just by me committing one simple sentence grammatical error. And so now I have a tip for you, very fast. If we are afraid of being judged by an audience, you don't have to be afraid. Wondering why?
Why?
Wondering why?
Why?
Because whatever you do here, you will be judged anyway. So you don't have any other choice. But how do we make public speaking easy? Is one simple change in mindset. That if anything, forget everything that I will say except for this. When you start speaking in front of a crowd, the first thing that you need to do is to forget that your audience are judges. In your mind, they are your friends. What do you think happens when you are speaking in front of friends? More relaxed? More relaxed? More freely? And you can speak naturally. And even if you commit mistakes, you know you will be forgiven because friends are forgiving. Right? And maybe they will accept you for who you are, however your accent is, whatever you make here, up on stage, they will just accept you because they are your friends, right? Doesn't happen when you look at people as judges. Because when you start looking at people as judges, a judge of your character, you will be so afraid, so nervous, so anxious. You are not going to perform as natural as you can. And that's one of the reasons why people, when they are up on stage, they speak differently when they are off stage. So how do you become an effective public speaker? You speak the way you speak normally to normal people. Do you know how to speak normally? Yes. You don't have to change anything simply because you are up on stage. Because one of the things I observed, whenever people are on stage, they start to speak like professors. Sorry, professors. And people don't like the sound of professors because probably they are traumatic boredom in that. They start sounding like a preacher or priest or whatever religious leader. So they speak differently. And sometimes when they are up on stage, they sound like mothers. Doing lectures on their children or father lecturing their kids. So now, public speaking for you to be easy, a change in mindset would be good. When you're up here, you look at the people, you don't look at them as judges. You look at them as friends. Because when you do, this will be a little easier than before.